Do you have an old desktop or laptop sitting in a corner just gathering dust? Today, I'm going to show you how you can turn that forgotten machine into your own free, dedicated 24/7 Minecraft server. In this mini-series, we'll start from scratch. We'll install an operating system, set up a game panel so you can easily manage your server, and make it accessible from the internet, so you and your friends can join anytime. The first step is to download the OS. It will be the Ubuntu server, which you can get at ubuntu.com/download/server. You'll be shown with this website, and you will want to press the green download button over here. From the date of this recording, which is the 17th of January of 2026, the latest version is 24.04.3. You'll want to press the green button, and this will take you to the download instantly. Since I've already downloaded the file, I will not be pressing it. After that, what you want to do is head over to rufus.ie, which is where you're going to download the program we're going to use to flash a USB stick. You'll want to press download up here, which will take you to this part of the website. Here, we will download the portable version, so you will not install anything on the computer, it's just launching the program. I've also already downloaded this, so I will not be downloading it again. We'll head over to my file explorer over here, where I have the Ubuntu ISO, and I have the Rufus program. You'll want to double click Rufus. It will prompt you to open it as admin. You'll press yes, and you'll be displayed with this user interface. Here, I've got the pen drive I'm going to use, and I'm going to press select here to choose the ISO file, which will be the one we've downloaded earlier. I select it, and we're going to leave everything here at default. Here we're going to select no, and we're going to press start. We do want to write this as an ISO image, so we're going to press OK. And this will erase anything and everything on our USB stick. 8 gigabytes USB stick is enough, but I always recommend to use a 16 gigabyte one. And we're going to press OK. After this is completed, you'll want to eject your USB stick. Keep in mind that the installation that we're going to do, it will also remove any operating system on the old computer. So if you want to keep any files, make sure you back them up before we proceed to the next step. So now we're going to boot up the machine. We're going to press the power button and press key that lets us enter the BIOS. In my case, it's the del button, the delete button. But for you, it can be F1, F12, F2. So you'll have to check with the motherboard manufacturer website or on the pre-built manufacturer website. Now, here I already have selected my boot order. For you, this will look different if you're not using the same motherboard as I am, which is an MSI motherboard. So you might have to go back and forth on some menus to check where's your boot order and change it there. Now here I already have selected to the right boot order, which is the USB. I'm going to press X here. I've not made any changes. If I had, it would tell me this, you made these changes. Do you want to confirm? And I would press yes. Most motherboards, to save and exit is the F10 key. So that's what you want to press, confirm, and exit BIOS. The computer will reboot, and then it will boot up on the right USB stick. So we'll wait a little bit while it boots up. Here it shows our grub options. We'll want to choose try or install Ubuntu server. We'll press enter on this. From here, it will show a bunch of logs and other things that it's turning on. So here we'll just have to wait a little bit. All right, Now it loaded up the installer. I'm going to choose my language here. I'm going to use my arrow keys to go up and down. And I'm going to use the enter key to enter to the next step. So we press enter to choose English. And here we'll ask to update to the new installer so we don't have any issues on the next few steps. So we go up to update to the new installer and we press enter. We'll wait while it gets the files for the update. And once it's updated, it will show us the installer again. Here it's where we choose our keyboard layout. So I do not have an English US keyboard layout. I've got a Portuguese from Portugal keyboard layout. So I'm going to move up and I'm going to press enter and choose my correct keyboard, which is Portuguese, the variant Portuguese. You can also choose to identify keyboard instead if you do not know your layout. It will then prompt you to press different keys on your keyboard, and from there it will identify the layout of your keyboard. So now we move down and we press enter for done. Here we move up and we press spacebar to allow it to install third-party drivers. We go down again and we press done. Here we've got two Ethernet ports. I have it selected to USB Ethernet jack. We move down and we press done. We'll skip the proxy as we don't need it. And here is where it will get the mirrors, the best mirrors. So here we'll just press done. On the storage configuration, we'll leave it as it is, as it's more than enough for our use case. So we'll just move down and we'll press done. Here's the summary of all our options. I've done everything as I wanted, so I'm going to press done as well. It will say that it will erase everything on the disk on the computer. So again, if you have anything that's important to you, I do advise you to, before doing this, back up all your files. I don't have anything important to me, so I'll just press continue. Here you choose your name, your server name, a username, and password. So I'm going to put as my name, I'm going to write down as admin. My server name, which it's what will appear on the network, I'm going to write game server 1, as I already have one on my network, therefore I'm going to choose 1. As a username, I'm going to put admin as well, which it doesn't let me because it already exists on the system itself. So I'm going to put admin. And as a password, I'm going to put the same admin. I do strongly suggest you to not use any of these. Use something more secure on your system, but since this is just a demonstration, it's fine. And we press done. We do not need Ubuntu Pro, so we'll skip for now. We press continue. We will want to install OpenSSH so we can remote in from the network onto this machine. So here we're going to press space, say yes. We're going to leave the import SSH keys. If you're using this on a professional setting, you know what this is, and it's advisable to have it on as it's more secure. But this will be into our home network, so we're going to leave it like this. And go down and press done. As I have a graphics card on this machine, I will want third-party drivers. So I will select that and I will continue. Here we'll just press tab and we'll press done. And we will wait for this to install. Now this process will take a while to install it, so we want to leave the machine on while it runs. And on the next episode, I will show you how to access the server via the network, how to install the panel we're going to use, which is Puffer panel. This is it for now. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.